table of contents. What we're going to do is use a command in InDesign to create it. You don't actually type in what you want on a TOC. It's an automatic feature with hyperlinks. Let's take a look on how to do this. Open the table of contents window from the layout menu. It'll make sure these two items are checked. And I might have to take some of this out because I think I've already done this a little bit. Table of contents. Let me remove these real quick. Okay, so it looks more like what you've got. So first of all, these two elements are checked. Okay. Next thing we'll do is make sure the title, what we want to show on our page 2 on the actual InDesign document, is the word table of contents. The style that's chosen here is the main headline that we've created already. Next, we're going to add the information that we want from our document to import into our TOC. And that's going to be the article names and the authors. So I'll go ahead and pull these in. We want the heading, which is the article name. We'll add this. And we want the author in here too. And we'll add this. And notice that our heading is going to be number 1 as far as level 1. Whoops. And the author level 2. And you can see how it indents. So headings, the article names will be first. The authors will be second. Okay. Next thing, we'll decide what we want after in the style itself. So going back in here, we've done this page. We've done this page too. And then TOCs. What we did the adding in these as well. Okay. Continuing through here. Heading. What you want to do with the heading is we want the heading on the article name on the TOC page to be the style TOC heading. We want the page number to automatically show up after the name of where the heading occurs. And we're going to leave a tab in here as well between the number and the naming, okay, and the text. So for the heading, again, setting up the style, making sure there's a page number that shows up. And then for the author, we just want to set up the style sheet for it, and we don't want a page number here. So let's go over here. The heading, entry style, this is again the style sheet, TOC headline. This should be okay, or title, okay? We want a page number to automatically appear afterwards. That's great. An author, oops, and a tab as well. The author, we want the style to be TOC author, and we don't want anything here, and for some reason, bizarre. I don't want the page number, and I was able to do this before. It's not letting me change this. If you can go to no page number, that's great. If not, we'll go to plan B. All right, anyhow, we've got our TOC set up as far as we want to occur and show up in it. We'll hit OK. With a little icon, we'll just click and drag, or click and place, I'm sorry. And there is my table of contents. I'm going to move this down a little bit just to make it look a little nicer. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is we're going to be modifying this and actually styling it so we want it so it looks a lot nicer. Let's take a look at our instructions here for slides. This is how it may have come over. Depends if you've got spacing after, but we're going to put that in there regardless. So, and this is going to show you how to kind of go through and put the leaders in here, the dots before the page numbers. And I do just want, maybe I confused my style sheets when I made them. Who knows? But we're going to make this look a little bit nicer anyhow. So let's go through here. Let's open our styles. I'll just go ahead and pull this in here. And TOC is fine. But you know what? I want space below it, but I can actually put them in here. So favorite place, we're going to go to the heading, and we'll kind of go back and forth and take a look how this looks a little bit as we go. We want space before, so instant spacing before. Let's click here. Okay. That's kind of nice. We could do less if we wanted to. Your call. All right. We'll go one more. And we'll let that go for a second. Hit OK. We could do it all at one time, but I'm just going to take my time through here. By Olivia Howell. This is TOC author. Let's go ahead and double click on this one. And maybe I do want this to be italic. And you can hit the preview. It should show. It's not. Oh, there we go. Something is up with my computer today. I have no idea what's going on. Bizarre. Okay. Anyhow, we'll let that set. Maybe can I do the spacing before a little bit? That's working. Gotta love technology when it's just messed up a little bit. You can do it either way. We'll just let it go okay here. I'm gonna manually take out the page numbers, which again should not be an issue on the authors because I just want them on here, okay? So the heading, let's put a leader in here. On the heading, we're gonna go to, and hope to goodness this computer lets me do this today, we're gonna go to tabs. And this is showing me I have about 5 inches. This text frame is 5 inches long. I'm gonna go ahead and click on, I wanna write justify tab, and I'm gonna click it here on 3, out here. And you can see that my tab is moving. All right, this tab, I'm gonna leave right here just so we can visually see it. I want a leader. If I click here and just type the period in here, I'll turn the preview off and on. You can see it's tight as far as ... And if I go in here and I type in period spacebar and I check my preview, you can see I like that a little bit better. It's not so heavy of a line. Then I'm gonna take this leader with a right leader, and I'm going to move it all the way over to the in by 5 inches. And you could type it in if you want to. If you know it's going to be at 5 inches, you could type in 5 and be done. And there you go. So there's your TOC. Taking that off a little bit, changing my view. I'll move this back over here. And that works pretty good. I'd probably put a little spacing back here and change it up a little bit. And then what we're going to do on this page, we're going to go ahead and put Spire in here. Spire. Increase the size. Center it. Give it a nice font. Down here, we'll put Elgin Community College. Elgin Community College. We'll go and center that. Make it a little bit bigger. Once you format it a little bit so it looks a little decent, you know, but we're just making a quick little book. So there's page 1, there's page 2 and 3. If I do not want this on here, again, you can do a Shift Command click to unlock it and then delete it, or now that I did that, or you could go to pages and instead of basing this on a parent, you could base it on a blank page and it would go away too. All right, so there's page 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9, 10, 11, and again 12. Base it on none to get rid of the bottom there, footer, and then we're ready to go. We're going back to page 2 and 3, and then you're going to save it 3 different ways. First way is going to be an interactive PDF. Let's go back, and then we're going to do it 2 elements more, 2 different files. Okay, going there, getting the footers off a few of the pages. There's your final layout. And then we're going to do a file, a PDF interactive as spreads. Okay, and then you're going to do an export as a fixed layout and a reflowable layout. Okay, so 2, 3 formattings. Okay, so file export as a PDF interactive, then file export again as a fixed layout, and then export again as an EPUB reflowable. You will have 3 files to take a look at. You are going to turn in the PDF file. Let me go back to here. And your InDesign file. And then you're going to open up and you just double click your EPUB files and open them up. Let me see if I can find my files really quick without total mess. But you should be able to click on it. That's my recordings. Anyhow, see the first video on how they should appear, and then you'll be all done.